I haven't posted anything here in a while, and it's because it's hard to come here with bad news instead of good news. But that's what I guess I'm doing today. I've been really down about my weight this weekend, and I want to talk about it here for a little while because I really need to get some of this shit off my chest, and I really hope you guys can stay a while and listen. Those of you regular viewers of my channel, you may notice that things are different in the background right now, and it's because I'm in a different chair and sitting at a different angle for my camera. And I'm doing that because I broke my office chair. My office chair that was weight rated for 500 pounds lasted me 21 months. And it really hurts and it's really frustrating. And I wore through a quarter-inch of steel to break that chair. I mean, on that base. That's hard to do. And I know the chair was not weight rated for 550, it's weight rated for 500. And I know that it was not meant for 8-10 hours a day use how I use it. And I went right through the fucking thing. And this on the end of a weekend in which there was a reality show. I can't talk too much about it, but there was a reality show that had been fielding me. A video contest where young video creators put together a viral video and then they compare them to one another in an episode. And I was looking forward to the exposure and the fun. The producer, the original producer, fielded me. Boogie, we'd love to have you. Well, I'm worried about my weight. I'm worried about being able to participate. Don't worry about it. We're tailoring the show around you. We're going to get you. We're going to have you. It's going to be great. You're my lead talent. You're the guy I first thought of. Please sign the contract. He even rewrites the contract so that I can sign it comfortably. And then 2 new producers take over. And now I'm on the back burner. When I contact them, they tell me that's because I'm not a good fit. I'm not a good fit for a show that the original producer designed the show around. And I wonder if that's my content. I don't think it's because of my content. They didn't say that it was because of my weight. But I think my content's perfect for what they're doing. I know who the other contestants are. I've seen them. Whatever. It's got to be because of my weight. I'm not a good fit because I wouldn't fit in your fucking chairs, right? Just say it. You know? Like me to feel better about myself. So right now I'm more down on my weight than I ever have been. I had to travel. I wanted to travel earlier this month, and I have to travel again next month. And when I do travel, my weight is an issue. My weight is an issue. It's hard to walk. It's hard to just sit in a car for 10, 12 hours. It's hard to just to be there. It's hard to get in and out of the hotel. It's hard to shop. It's hard to live. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to fucking do anything. It's hard to get in and out of bed. I pulled my back. I pulled the muscles in my lower back just getting out of bed the other day. And everybody tells me what to do. Everybody tells me what to do and how to do it. You know? Well, go low carb. Go no sugar. Go pure water. Go juice. Go do this. Go do that. Go do whatever. Whatever. Everybody has the fucking answer. Everybody has the answer. And it makes me feel stupid. Oh, yeah, of course. I was going to fucking put everything in a blender and drink it. Oh, no, I'll never eat carbs again. You're right. I'll never fucking eat sugar again. You're right. I know how to lose weight. You lower your caloric intake. You eat healthy foods. You stay away from salt, sugar, and preservatives. I know what to do. I fucking know. And of all the people in the world you could be lecturing about this topic, it's not me. I'm the last fucking person that needs an education on how to lose weight. People write me and they want to help. And I appreciate them wanting to help. I appreciate my friends wanting to help and have all this advice at a dispense. But the piece of advice they don't offer, the piece of advice they don't fucking have, is the answer. And the answer is how to get my fucking brain to stop thinking about food the way that it does. To get my brain to stop craving food the way that it does. To get my brain to... I know what to do. I know what to do. I don't know how to make myself do it. Do I go to a surgeon and have him cut me open so that I can't put food in my stomach anymore? And what happens then when my brain demands I binge eat? And I'm not making excuses. This is what people say when I talk about this. Well, you're just making excuses. You're just not ready yet. You're just not ready yet. No, I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking crazy. Food is the way that I communicate with the world. Food is the way I share things with my friends. Food is what I talk about. Food is what I do. Food built my YouTube career. Food built my fucking life. Food built my social life. It's how I comfort myself. It's how I reward myself. It's how I get through the tough times, the good times, the shitty times, the happy times, the sad times, every time. When I'm eating, I'm thinking about eating. When I'm thinking about eating, I'm trying to eat. When I'm fucking sleeping, I'm dreaming about food. It's Somebody asked me why I call myself a food addict. Everybody's addicted to food. We have to eat it. Nobody knows what it's like to be compulsively obsessed with food. Maybe drug addicts know. Maybe people with OCD. Maybe people who know what it's like to not be in control. And I've tried to exert control over the past year. I fucking tried. I went from 567 to 518. That's a hell of an accomplishment. I was really proud of it. Then the holidays happened. I threw out my back, so it became difficult to exercise. And I wasn't dieting. I was exercising. I was swimming 10 hours a week. Swimming until I couldn't stand up. And then having ice cream on the way home. Because that's how my fucking brain works. I was swimming to eat. I was exercising to eat. And when I couldn't exercise anymore, the weight started coming back on. And now I do this thing. I try not to eat. I try not to eat. I 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 eat. I exert the willpower. I exert the strength. I exert every fucking amount of effort and capacity I have in my brain. And I succeed for a little while. I succeed for a little while. And I lose a little bit. And then I gain it back. And I lose a little bit. And I gain it back. And I've never broken 550 again. Thank God. Thank God that I never stood on the scale and it said 560 or 567. And I've built a little bit of muscle. I've strengthened up a little bit. But it's slow going. And it's frustrating. And I'm literally going to have to beat my own fucking brain into submission to get it to think right, to get it to be right. And I think, would I even pass the psychological profile when it came to getting my stomach stapled? Would I even pass the psychological profile? Probably not. I know for a fact I wouldn't have seen the profile. I know if I answered those questions honestly, they wouldn't fucking operate on me in a heartbeat. Not that I'm small enough to where they will, because the surgeon in town needs me to be 450 pounds or less before they can even put me on the surgery table. How the hell do I get there? Something's got to give. Something has got to give. Maybe food rehab. You know? Maybe I need to be locked away. Maybe I need to get back into intensive therapy. And I need to find somebody's couch and cry about how fucking miserable my childhood made me. And I don't know. And what's so damning about all this, what's so frustrating about all this, is everything in my life is perfect. Everything. I have the love of a woman who unconditionally, undyingly loves me. Even when I'm an asshole, even when I'm in pain, even when I'm sad and when I'm depressed. She loves that part of me as much as she loves the guy who makes her laugh and the guy who treats her like a king. And my YouTube career, it's everything I ever dreamt of. It's everything I ever wanted. When I would lay in bed as an abused teenager, fucking crying his eyes out, I dreamt of this. I'm surrounded by people who love me. I'm surrounded by people who who care. Yesterday when I was shopping, a fan ran into me and asked to take his picture with me. So why am I eating? Why do I eat like an idiot? Why am I obsessed? Why am I compulsed to do this to myself? And how do I fix it? How do I fix it? Because I thought 20 years ago, 10 years ago, one day I'll be happy. When I'm happy, I'll stop eating. Pretty much the opposite of how everybody who's watching this thinks. I'll stop eating one day and then I'll be happy. Well, guess what? I'm happy now and I can't stop fucking eating. Happiness and overeating, compulsively overeating, they're not tied together. They're not mutually exclusive. They're not correlated. They're just two separate entities altogether. You can be happy and poisoning yourself to death. You can be fucking poisoning yourself to death and be happy while you're doing it. You can be miserable while you're doing it. It doesn't fucking matter. There's no short, fast rule for this. So if you're watching this, don't fucking still feel sorry for me. Because, and I may have even wanted you to at the beginning of this video, but I don't now. If you're watching this, don't fucking feel sorry for me. Okay? Let me serve as your bad example. Let me serve as the guy who has it all and is pissing it away. Okay? Let me serve as the guy who inspires you to do better than I can. Okay? Don't waste an ounce of effort or time or pity on me. Use all that effort. Use all that energy on yourself. Learn from my mistakes. Do better than me. Because I refuse to fucking give up. I'll die trying. I'll probably die with a mouthful of fucking cake. But I'll hate myself for eating it. I promise you that. But you take every amount of fucking strength I have, every amount of success I've ever had, every amount of accomplishment I've ever had, every pound of misery and self-loathing and hatred I have for myself. You take what I have, all this energy, and you turn it around to make something spectacular out of your life. Learn from my mistakes. Do better than me. And I'll keep you updated, even if it is only once every 6 months. And I'll keep making funny YouTube videos and keep making you laugh, because I have to pay the bills to begin with. And it's the one thing that makes me not want to eat, to be honest with you. While I'm working, sometimes I forget. Sometimes when I'm with my girlfriend, I forget too. Those are the two ways, I think. Those are the two ways that I'll beat it. I'll throw myself in my work one day and just not even think about food, just work. Work, work, work. And one day I will finally get my brain to realize that we're eating for two now. And I have to get this shit working for her. Thanks for putting up with this self-depreciating, self-involved, first world problem bullshit.